Hello there. Today I wanted to talk about some of the reasons people might not want to have their personality profile done, some fears they may have or misconceptions. I do the MBTI, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator personality assessment, and from that perspective I can talk about the things that it can be used for and what it's not. So the first one that some people say is, oh, I don't want to be put into a box. The questionnaire doesn't put you into a box and the framework doesn't. What it merely does is help you understand how you might react to certain situations, and that certain people with the same combination of letters that you have might act in the same way. Other people with a different combination of letters might act in a different way. So it helps you understand sometimes the reactions that people have to certain situations, how they like to approach things, but it's certainly not putting you in a box. Even though you may have the same letters as someone else, you're not the same as them. You are unique. No one's saying that you're the same as anyone else, but it just helps you to understand why others may react like you and others may not react like you. Another reason why people may not want to have it done is fear that they might be putting the wrong answer. The great thing about the MBTI tool is that there is no right or wrong, there's no better or worse type to come out as. It really is about saying what feels right for you and answering the questionnaire when you're relaxed and doing your first answer rather than thinking too hard about it. It isn't a test, it's not going to tell you that you've done something wrong. It's merely telling you how consistently you're answering questionnaire and what that is demonstrating is likely to be your type. So the results you come out is what we call a reported type, and then at that point with the practitioner you go through the preferences that we look at as part of this tool, and you yourself decide what is the right type for you, what fits best for you, what's your best fit type. And no one can do that apart from you. Only you know what's going on inside with you. So it's not about whether you're right, whether you're wrong, better or worse. Every single one of the 16 types that the MBTI tool uses has the strengths that and things that people can bring to the table. There are areas that people can develop, and the paperwork that you get as a result of the questionnaire helps you understand those things. So it's certainly not about right or wrong. You shouldn't be fearful of doing it. Hopefully it's a fun experience. You get to know about yourself. You may have those moments where you suddenly realise, so that is why I've struggled or had challenges when I've worked with this person, or this is why it feels so comfortable working with another person. This is why we often have issues, for example, deadlines, things like that. It's also not right or wrong or a test, because you cannot use it for recruitment. It's not for that, because you could manipulate the questionnaire if you wish to. So it is purely about what feels right inside, not how capable you are, not how skilled you are at something, but what feels preferable to you in the way in which you would like to do things. How much time does it take? It doesn't take that long. It takes about 30 minutes to complete the questionnaire. You can either do it online or a paper-based version if you prefer, and then individual feedback sessions are about 90 minutes. Depending on how much discussion happens, and if you prefer to do a group session, they can be about 3 hours, with more activities based around helping people to understand their type, but in a group. So you need to be happy to share your type within your group to help you, if it's a team, work better together and understand each other. If you do it individually, obviously that's not an issue, and as a practitioner you have best practice guidelines, and we do not disclose people's MBTI type as well. So there's no need to worry about someone going out and saying, oh, Jane is a whatever they are to anyone else, because that's not what is done. They are confidential to you. So hopefully I've allayed some fears or anxieties or misconceptions that people may have about personality profiling, certainly with the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator framework. And if you think that it would be useful, or you'd like to know a little bit more, why not go along to www.opp.com, where there's a nice video that sort of summarises some of the differences between people and how it can be used.